Really, you know, it's probably better just to open up with questions. That's probably a better way to go. Let's just open with questions.
What about just your defensive front in the pass rush? I think Darius had 8 pressures. Reader from the inside had 7. Mohamed, who I know you talked about after the game, I think he had 7 too. Just your ability, despite all the injuries, Dan, to be able to still generate pressure and get contributions from those guys up front. Just how huge has that been for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it was big. I mean, it's been big. It was big the other day, you know. And I think what you saw with that group, there's plenty of talent in that group, but there's also, you know, what we may lack in some areas, man, we're getting all-out production. I mean, all-out effort. These guys are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody's on the same page, and so you're getting high effort, and you're getting responsibility of your job, you know, your job description. You're getting it done, and so that allows guys to play fast. So that whole group did a heck of a job. I thought Mohamed was outstanding. I mean, that whole group needs credit. Mac, Reader, you know, Zadarius had a big one there at the end, obviously, that sealed it for us. But Mohamed was all over the field, just relentless, man, and high effort. But, yeah, those guys really stepped up. Terrell's doing a great job with them. And there again, man, they helped us win that game.
So the unfortunate news with Malcolm.
Yeah.
Do you have a 48-hour update on any of the other guys that left that game? Pascal, Levi, and then Mosley before the game.
So I'm gonna write this down. Pascal, Levi, all right, and E-Man. So let me start here. Look, man, I hate it for Malcolm. I mean, he was playing so dang good for us. You know, he's been a staple for us defensively, you know, especially the injuries. And even before that, he was playing for us. Not like he was really a spot starter anyway, and then took over that role with the injuries, special teams guy for us. So, you know, it's another one, man. We hate to lose him. It's hard, you know. But good news is once he has this done, he'll be good to go next year, and he'll be healthy and ready to roll. Wingo's going to be out. You know, he'll be done for the season. His will probably require surgery, so that's another one. Hate that for him, but I think everything will be clean, and he'll be healed up for next year, and that's good news. So, you know, Pascal, it's hard to say. I mean, these guys, really, he and Levi are day-to-day. I think Pascal's got a better shot than Levi, but I'm not, you know, I'm probably, I don't know. I'm not real optimistic about either one of them playing, but I guess Pascal's got a better shot. E-Man, I think is going to be good to go.
Just tweak something before the game, just taking a precautionary route with him.
Yeah, I think there was, had a little something that flared up on him and didn't feel right. And just knowing what we were going to ask him to do, we didn't want to take that risk of him trying to open up and run. But it looks like he's going to be just fine.
Just go back to Mohamed. You were there when he came into New Orleans in 2017. Obviously, he was playing one of his old teams in the Bears. How rewarding is it when you kind of see a guy at the beginning of his career and just to get to have a moment like that where he's doing the turkey leg and the feast with all the guys in the post-game broadcast?
Look, I'm sure that's a great feeling. It is a great feeling, you know. I think, you know, that's like Mohamed, man. You come in, you're late draft pick, you're trying to make your way, doesn't work out, you get released, then, man, you start making some plays and have some success, and then you're out for a little bit, and now he got another opportunity, and he treats it like this is the last one, you know, and that's how he is in practice. I mean, you know, he played for us early, and then he was more on the vet squad over the last few weeks, you know, and just working every day, grinding it out, giving us looks, improving his craft, gets another opportunity to play, and I mean, just makes the most of it. And those guys, I mean, you can't have enough guys like that around. I mean, you can win with guys like him, and it's a credit to him, man. He just busts his ass. It was awesome. So I know that's a good feeling. He deserved a turkey leg. So
Malcolm was playing there. Another hit to that room. We've seen Long playing there. We've seen Turner playing there. We know you picked up Alexander. He's on the way in more reinforcement. How do you see, just early picture of how that rotation shakes out around Jack?
Yeah, well, I think until we get them all here, until we get we know Quan. I know Quan, and certainly AG knows him. We were with him in New Orleans. We know exactly what he's suited to do, and it'll just be. Most of this is going to be carryover for him. A lot of this. Some of the terminology may be a tick different than what he was doing in Denver, but a lot of it's the same as New Orleans. So I think he's going to pick up on this fast. We're going to use him, ask him to do what he does really well. But I think the combination of those guys, him, David Long, Neiman, Zeke, we're going to use all of them. Nowowski. I think you're going to see every one of those guys play, and they're going to have a role, and they're all going to contribute on defense for us.
What has it been about Long? He's barely been here a week, and he's already seen action in 2 games for you. What is it about him to just be able to catch on and go?
Football player. He's pretty instinctive. He's got awareness. He's got a nose for the football. He can process things pretty quick. You can see that when he just goes in the game. So some of it, he's still trying to catch up with the way that we play, certain techniques, the way we fill gaps or attack, stand front side on a few things, and a little bit of the terminology, but that stuff is that's on the come. That's going to happen fast. For the fact that he's already been able to, he walked right into the game at the Colts and helped us, and now here's another one. He stepped in for, I don't know what that was, 15 plays or something on defense and helped us out. That's huge. So he's a little football player, man. I love it, He gets on kickoff, too, makes a big play on kickoff. So it's good to have him here. He's, we got football players, man, and these guys they fight, and it's pretty good.
Is Quan kind of fit that mold too? Come from the same cloth.
Yeah, and Quan will bring a whole nother energy too. So he's all energy, and he is a relentless player. He's an aggressive player, and he can run and hit. So he'll fit that room nicely and bring us a little something different.
Carlton back Thursday, and just what you think after watching the tape of the performance of that secondary as a
Yeah, I thought they played well. I really did. I thought they played well, and it was a combination of things. By the way, before I go back, Jack played his ass off. Jack, you guys were asking about that whole thing. Jack has been the staple, and he had another big game for us. My guy, he showed up in a big way. Secondary was outstanding. Dorse, Vildor, Arnold getting him back, Amik there at slot, BB, Curb. I thought those guys played at a high level, and really covered down well. I did think we challenged those receivers. We made it hard on them, gave the rush time to get there, and it was good for us. And I thought those guys, they ran, they hit, finished on the football. The only thing we didn't get was a takeaway. We had 3 opportunities to get one. We had our hands on them, and we didn't come down with one. So that's the one area we got to improve on. We have to get one of those, if not all of them.
play Thursday?
Say it again.
Carlton have a chance to play?
I'd say he's day-to-day questionable.
Jahmyr was running really well in the first half. Didn't get a lot of touches in the second half, just 2 carries, 4 yards. Is there any particular reason why you went away from that? Was it game plan or?
No, not really. I think it was more, we kind of cycled those guys, and David was kind of in rotation, and then we just didn't get a lot of plays, It just, we had 2 of those drives that were stall outs. We had a 3-and-out and a 4-and-out, or I guess both of them may have been a 4-and-out. And so it just didn't quite work out, really.
Quickly on Gibbs, he had a social media post where, there was a bunch of plays or partial calls on the whiteboard behind him. Is that something where you need to just remind a player to, be smart about what they're posting on social media? Is there anything,
Who's that?
I believe Gibbs posted a photo of Jefferson with a bunch of, lingo on the whiteboard in the running back room behind him.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I need to check on that then. Did not know that. yeah, I'd rather our stuff not be out there. Thanks.